All right, everybody, we're going to learn a little bit about plagiarism right now, because when you are writing a paper or doing a presentation in your academic courses in high school, in college, you want to avoid plagiarizing. You want to properly attribute the information to the source from which you got it. So first, what is plagiarism? And even before I go there, I just want to mention that the two sources I'm going to share with you right now are from Purdue University, specifically from the OWL at Purdue. OWL stands for Online Writing Lab, and it is like the cream of the crop of online writing resources. So if you need support in any aspect of writing, go there. Okay, what is plagiarism? This is the first of the two documents that you're going to see on campus that I'm going to ask you to download and save. Okay, plagiarism is simply using someone else's ideas and words without giving them proper credit. You might not realize that while, yes, plagiarism can be on purpose, it can also be accidental. Okay, you might not realize that you're doing it. Either way, whether it's accidental or intentional, you can get in trouble for it. Down here, this is a collegiate source, so it's going to mention some things that wouldn't necessarily happen to a high school student, but for sure, your teacher could automatically fail your paper, give you a 0. Additionally, there could be suspension. More likely, your teacher will choose to talk to you about it and use it as a learning opportunity, but you do need to be aware that there can be consequences. I love what they wrote right here. Actually, both of these paragraphs. Remember, you are in school to learn and produce original work, your own work. So not only is it a bad idea and a problem to plagiarize, but you are doing yourself a disservice by plagiarizing. You're basically cutting out the opportunity to do the learning that your teacher wants you to do. If you find yourself running out of time for a project, which is one of the main reasons students may plagiarize, it is always better to communicate with your teacher. Your teacher wants you to succeed. Yes, 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 we do. But we cannot help you unless you let us know if you need more resources, so like help finding the research, or if you just need more time. So never plagiarize just because you're running out of time. We understand that these things happen. Okay. This is a super cool flow chart, and I just want to walk you through it really quickly. Should I cite this? Is a question you might find yourself asking as you're researching. Here's how you use this flow chart. Start here. Is the information, data, or opinion your idea? Most of the time, the answer is going to be no, because you're researching, you're looking at articles, videos, websites, books maybe, so it's not your own idea. If it is, most of the time you don't need to cite it, because it's your own idea, it's your own opinion. If you start publishing information, which isn't likely to happen to you early in high school, but later in high school and college and your professional life, if you were to publish something and then you want to refer to what you've already done in a later work, you can actually cite yourself. It's kind of cool. Okay, but most of the time it's not going to be your own idea. So step 1, is the information common knowledge? In other words, do at least 5 credible sources have the information without citing it? If the answer is yes, let's give an example. Christmas is December 25th. That's common knowledge. There are plenty of sources out there that make mention of that without citing anything. So, do at least 5 credible sources have the information without citing it? Yes. You don't need to cite. It's common knowledge. Okay? You don't need to cite a calendar. All right. No, it's not common knowledge. It's specific information. Then there are 3 ways you might include that information in your paper or your presentation. For all of them, you need to cite them. Every single one. And this document tells you that there are other guides to tell you exactly how to get the citation formatted correctly. We're not going to get into that today, but I just want you to have in your mind, yes, I need to cite this information if it's not my own idea and it's not common knowledge. I got it from someone else. I got it from a video or a website or an article or a book. I got it from someone else. If you're copying the information exactly, word by word, sentence by sentence, line by line, then you put quotation marks around it, it's a quotation. Paraphrasing and summarizing are similar. I'm just going to give you the quick version, which is that if you are taking a larger quantity of information and you're putting it into a smaller number of words that are your own wording, then you're either summarizing or paraphrasing, but you still need to cite that that idea didn't come from you. You chose the words, but you did not come up with the information or the idea. Okay? So the point of this is to make sure that you know that you do need to cite the information. You'll work later in other classes on how to cite it correctly and properly. But right now, the goal is to avoid plagiarizing by not citing it at all.